Hello, welcome to lesson number 4 in unit number 9 on the Kingdom of Funan. In this lesson we're going to learn about trade and commerce in Funan. So, of course, as I said, trade was the reason Funan was so powerful. It was its strategic location between China and India. So a lot of goods were brought to Funan and traded there, so that, for instance, Indian merchants wouldn't have to go all the way to China, although they could if they chose to do so. And Chinese merchants did not need to go all the way to India. And for that matter, Arab merchants, if they chose to travel that far, didn't need to travel all the way from Arabia to the Chinese coast. Right? They could stop at Funan if they wanted to and trade there. So a lot of goods were brought to Funan, where people from all over the world, merchants from all over, got together and traded their goods in a sort of emporium. All right. So, as I said, the Chinese and the Indians were the most important traders, but there were also likely traders from the Middle East, from Arabia, Persia, and there may have been merchants in Funan from Rome and Greece. However, it's more likely that goods from Rome and Greece were brought to Funan by other merchants, probably from India. Okay. However, it's possible that Romans and or Greeks could have made it all the way to Funan. Okay. How do we know that Roman goods made it to Funan? Well, archaeologists have found Roman coins, specifically a coin from the reign of Marcus Aurelius, who was the leader of Rome, or the emperor of Rome, the Caesar of Rome, in the 2nd century CE or AD. Okay. So, even if Romans didn't make it all the way to Funan, even if Roman merchants didn't make it that far, certainly Roman goods and Roman coins did make it to Funan. All right. So it was very international. So what exactly was traded there? Let me just go down the list here. There was tin from the Malaysian peninsula, frankincense and myrrh from the Middle East, camphor from Sumatra, and that's what we use to make gadong. Sandalwood from Timor, which is an aromatic wood. That is it's a wood that you could use as incense. Spices from the Moluccas, which are islands in modern-day Indonesia. It's an archipelago in modern-day, or it's part of the Indonesian archipelago. Okay. Silk and ceramics came from China. All right. And glassware from Rome. And of course, Funan did offer some things to be traded as well. They did not just provide a location for goods to be traded. They also offered their own goods to foreign merchants. They offered a tortoise shell, which the Chinese valued for medicinal purposes. The Chinese back then and now use turtle shell in traditional medicine. Feathers from exotic birds were traded, and also camphor from Funan. Okay. And that is actually it for the lesson on trade and commerce, so thank you very much for listening.